So every single piece in this collection is named after strength and beauty. So if your name is Audrey, Bridget, Maddie, or Kylie, you know that your name basically means strength and power and nobility and beauty. So we really think about how to name each piece so that you've got a piece and you've got a connection to the story.
I love this. This is what we're looking at right now is the oval pendant with an 18-inch chin. That's the Bridget. That's $39.95. That is available in either clear, aquamarine, rose, or the jonquil yellow. That's the colors that you have available in the pendant. That is available again, $39.95. The pendant is 15/16 in the length. The chain is an 18-inch, but there is a 3-inch extender on that. Now, when we match it back to the earrings, the Audrey, it is a perfect matchback. Same colors available, the clear, the aquamarine, the rose, and the jonquil yellow. That is $44.95 for the earrings. This is kind of a classic style, but with like a 3D inspired spin on it.
Exactly. So what we did again, we beveled the edges so that every different angle, you're going to get a different look at it. So if we grab, for example, the pink one that we got over here, the minute you're turning the piece, I'm sure you can see there, Tina, you can see that you get so many different shades of the pink. So as it turns, can you see there? It's got kind of the darker look, and then as it turns there, you get more like a transparent look, and then you get again to the darker look. So no matter what color pink you really love to wear, this is gonna go with it. No matter what shade, that's gonna go with it. That same feeling has been incorporated into all of these different colors.
Now, the earrings are pierced latch back, is the closure on this. Hand finished, hand polished. It has movement. It has movement to it. And just, that was like the perfect, she's barely moving, but you kind of get that feel, just what we were just talking about for these. So if you love that color, but you know what I mean, you want, because if we're looking at these, let me turn one of these around so people can see what it looks like from the back. When we're talking about it being like you can see through, so you're gonna be able to kind of see, that's where that lighting comes into play. So that's why you're gonna be grasping a little bit of a darker blue or a darker rose or a darker yellow, depending upon
the angle
where it is that you grab it.
They're gorgeous, and what we've done is we've set it with cubic zirconias on the backing, so the crystals are really set on the back. What I really love about it as well is when the light reflects the flat base on the top of it. So that kind of, when it really gets that, I absolutely love it. Have a look at the detail around the earrings. That is set with precisionally set crystals around there. And as we mentioned, hand finished and hand polished. So we really mimic the fine jewelry look, but giving it to you at the fashion jewelry quality and the fashion jewelry price.
Absolutely, and these earrings are called Audrey. These are oval drop earrings. So these are those pave set, how you were talking about those clear CZs that kind of go, give it that look. The information for this, when we're talking about hand finished, hand polished, that goes back to you saying, giving you that fine jewelry look, but in you know, a price that we can, of course, have. And everybody, well, I think the colors on these are absolutely perfect.
Gorgeous. And you know what, jewelry is an expression of who we are. You know, sometimes you don't feel like really wasting a lot of time getting dressed, just pop on the jewelry. Or you want to wear an outfit that has got neutral color, but you're feeling like a bit of color, pop on the color. So jewelry is our fun element. It's time to have fun with the jewelry. The Audrey pendant, earrings, as I mentioned, has got 3.2 carat of cubic zirconia. Have a look at that shine. I mean, they are exquisite. Absolutely exquisite.
Absolutely. So again, the pendant, that's going to be an 18-inch chain that goes on that with also with a 3-inch extender. This is cable links for the chain, lobster claw clasp on that. That's that polished silver tone finish for the necklace. Again, the colors that you choose between are either clear, aquamarine, rose, or jonquil yellow. Those are gonna be the colors on all, whether you're talking about the earrings or with the pendant, and they're just letting me know all of them are extremely limited. So that is brand new and we're already loving it. The earrings are $44.95 and the pendant and the chain $39.95, both available on 4 flex payments. But Natalie, we can't just give you an earring and a pendant. We need a complete